You're listening to NPC Matchmaker, a Dog Days of Podcasting project, presented by Resonant Moon Audio. For more information about the Dog Days of Podcasting, or to find the master feed, go to dogdaysofpodcasting.com. For more information about Resonant Moon, go to resonantmoon.com. And now, on with the show. Hello, welcome to NPC Matchmakers. Are you my 1230? Fantastic, have a seat. Okay, let me pull up your intake form. Here it is. So you have a steampunk setting and you're looking for a messenger of some kind that can be discreet? Well, I've got a couple of people in mind, but I've got one that's not necessarily discreet, but has some form of immunity. Okay, so the esteemed Mrs. Francine Mallory. She is a woman in her late 50s who does transport herself with a steam-powered wheelchair. She has to use it due to some kind of accident that left her with extreme muscle weakness. So she can stand for short periods of time, but really needs the wheelchair to get around, or the powered chair, I guess. And she's a lovely, lovely person, but very much a firebrand. She's very passionate about feminism and literacy for everyone. She is a librarian, so you will often find her at the public library teaching adult literacy classes at night or helping young children during the day. Now, here's the reason why I think she would be a good messenger for you. One of the things that she does is if there's a meeting place for a rally or something like that, she will take the wheels off of her wheelchair and put rubber printing stamps on them to spell it out like an old printing press. And after it rains, she will ride through the streets of London and go through puddles specifically so that she can print out the meeting places. Afterwards, they dry up and there's no physical evidence that she was ever there. If she ever does get approached by the constables, literally all she does is she taps on her hairpin and they walk away. They doff their cap and they walk away. I don't know how it happens, but it does. Oh yeah, she is intense but brilliant. I do think she would suit your setting very well. Fantastic. So here is where you can find her. And I hope that you all get along swimmingly. All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. So this is the character I was so excited about. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about how Francine came to pass. So I told you that on Tuesday I went to Trivia Tuesday, and there is one team at trivia where half of them are librarians of some kind, and one of them is this this brilliant woman, and she's in a powered chair, and her hair is stark white. I mean, like snow can't touch it. And she always has a different kind of hair pin or one of those little jeweled hair comb things to keep her hair up. And it got my wheels turning. And that day in particular, she was wearing something with lace that really made me think of Victorian England. So I was like, okay, well, what was going on then? And there were rallies for votes for women. There were rallies for independence for India. There was a lot going on. And somebody who had rubber wheels and could maybe put like printing press stamps on the wheels, I thought that would be really cool because, water evaporates. So that was the whole idea behind it. And I'm so tickled with how that all flowed into my little notebook. If you didn't know, you can get all of the character cards. I've made like little images of the character cards on my website, which is resonantmoon.com. Go to shows and select NPC Matchmaker, and I have all the character cards on there. That way, if you do choose to use any of these characters in your campaigns, you have a little reference card to look at. So, thanks again, everybody, for your submissions. Submissions are still open. We are more than halfway through the month. And if you want to get your submissions in before I end this season, you should do so sooner than later. Because after this month, we'll be taking a break until December, which is the Dog Days of Advent. The reason that I do it this way is to give myself a break. Because mentally I have to switch gears, especially for the fall. But anyway, I think that's my time. I look forward to hearing what you all put together, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye. Thanks for listening to NPC Matchmaker, a podcast project for the Dog Days of Podcasting. This episode was written, recorded, and produced by Nix Spencer of Resonant Moon Audio. Check out the links in the show notes for character cards, the Dog Days of Podcasting mega feed, and the form to submit your own NPC to be matched. See you next time, gamers.